I just want to preface this by saying that I am an Eagles fan, but do not take anything that I'm saying and feel that it is not that is biased. I'm not gonna be biased. I'm not gonna be biased. And when you see the top 100s, most of the time, whenever they're talking about a particular player, it's the people in his division that are speaking on him because they're the ones that play him the most. So last year when Dak Prescott was going on that amazing run, I was feeling like this division was going to be loaded with quarterbacks. I mean, granted, Eli Manning was playing, but he's a two-time Super Bowl winning quarterback, so I was going to give him that advantage no matter how bad he played or good. I don't think he was deserving of being benched, but that's another topic. But I thought this division was going to be loaded with quarterbacks, and you was going to see Carson, Dak, and at the very least Kirk Cousins, which could be the case depending on how Washington handles this and how Kirk Cousins feels. But he had recently said that he's going to stay in Washington. That's where he wanted to be. So we'll see how that plays out. Uh, but those three quarterbacks, Eli Manning's still here for the time being, and the way the draft is set up, the Giants might wind up with a quarterback anyway for the long run. Josh Rosen, somebody in the top 5, top 10, because they're going to be a top 5 team in the draft. But anyway, so now, the division's loaded with quarterbacks. The division's always been good, always been competitive, top to bottom. Nobody's won it back to back for a while. So, but then this year comes, and you see how Zeke plays. And I was a person that, even though I thought that Dak was a product of Ezekiel Elliott, and I felt like a lot of his production was warranted because of that, I didn't think he would be this bad without Zeke. But the thing is, when you take something that dominant out of your offense, and teams have already tried to take Zeke out of the game and been successful taking him out of the game and forcing you to throw, imagine when he's not in the game. His presence on the field is no longer a threat at all. So you sending 9 in the box or even trying to focus on stopping that is no longer even a point. The Denver Broncos did it successfully with Ezekiel playing. So the fact that they were able to do it without him, I had to know, or I should have thought to know, that he was going to look worse with Ezekiel not on the field. When Odell was out, people said, let Odell just at least stand on the field. At least go run some routes. That way, he'd give his threat of being a playmaker. It'll still, neutralize somewhat of the field where you can't just leave one side all open. So, but apparently, I should have seen this coming, but I did know at some extent that Dak wasn't this good. Didn't think he was this bad, though. And the thing is, what's coming worse is, and I'm going to tell you now, the worst thing about losing your confidence is not playing bad. Not playing bad. You lose your confidence a little bit by playing bad. But if you strong-minded like Dak is, that's not what loses your confidence. What's about to happen is what's going to make him lose his confidence. Team has totally went away from him. And this is what's going to make it worse. The team has totally went away from him when they played Washington. They ran the ball 42 times and they threw the ball 22 times, and Dak only completed 11. So if they already cutting you out the game plan that much, and Zeke is not even in the game, and they ran the ball 42 times, think about that. If Zeke was playing, that would have been okay. That's still saying something. That would have even shown more so that again that you're living off of the fact that Zeke is so dominant. But now Zeke's not playing. Alfred Morris is probably, from you talking about an A plus to a B minus, C minus, C plus player, and they running the ball 42 times. Jason Witten is only getting one. Jason Witten gets one catch. Des Bryant gets one catch. You complete 11 passes for 22 yards for 22 attempts, and you get almost something over 100 yards, and you get 2 touchdowns, and no turnovers this time. But I will tell people to look at the tape. He looked so skittish in the pocket. Why is he Why is he making sounds every time he's throwing the ball? Look at the replays. He's yelling as he's throwing the ball. I'm gonna tell you something. I've played football. I've played basketball. When you start to kind of grin when you're throwing, that means that the repetitive hits that you've taken are starting to sink in, and that's probably what made for the 11 for 22, because his body was starting to wear down. His body is wearing down. Those 8 sacks that he takes, these dudes are 300 pounds. I don't care how big you are. Dak Prescott can be 6'2", all he wants to be, 220. But you're talking about guys that all weigh more than you. He is a big man to the average man. Understand that, but in the NFL, that is not the average. Everybody on the defensive side, especially the ones sacking him, are all bigger than him. Keep that in mind, people. So now hit the repetitive hits that he's taking, and they probably trying to keep him down because they know the line is not really holding up. And so now they're trying to, give him less throws, maybe. But I'm going to tell you, if the team continues to win, and this is what's going to really hurt his confidence, because they're already going away from you. You're supposed to be the leader now that Zeke's out, and they're not even going to you. They're going away from you and running the ball 42 times. And what will make it worse is, okay, they won 38 to what? 38 something. 38-17, something like that they won. Okay. They won like that without you. Let this continue. Let them continue to win without you. And watch your presence, watch your value, watch what you mean in that locker room. I'm telling you, the Dallas Cowboy locker room, watch what you mean in that locker room, because that is not a strong-minded locker room. It is not a overall consistent one mentality in there, and it's a lot of different personalities in there, a lot of different vibes and everything. So. So understand that when that happens and they start winning without you, then when Zeke comes back and he the leader that he is, he not gonna look to you. He not gonna look to you. He not gonna look to you. And I mean, how do you win a game throwing the ball with a minute left without trusting your quarterback? Every opportunity Dak has had to show that he is able to lead the team by himself, he has been inconsistent and very low as far as the outcome of a win has been brought. And he could play well, play low. It's about wins and losses. And then until Zeke has gotten there, this team has totally been different. And over the history, running backs have been what made those quarterbacks in Dallas go. The same year that Tony Romo had that crazy QBR, guess who was running the ball? DeMarco Murray. Now you got Zeke. Now look at what Dak's doing. People, I hate to tell you, but Dak is until he finds a way to figure out what's going on, it's a lot of things that are affecting why he's playing like that. So that's why I don't see this ending anytime soon. Coaching staff, players, the way the whole offensive line is playing, the